on top of that. Signed up for next year. Right now we have 270. Lots of new kids, but lots of kindergartners. That's K through 8.
That's K through 8.
K through 8, yes.
Awesome.
A big class of kindergartners coming, which is great because what we have seen is when kids start with us in kindergarten, they stay with us. So we're happy to see that.
How does that affect classroom availability? Are we in a crunch here? That's the real question.
Like, are classes full? Are there some full classes?
With 270 students, K
Yes.
through 8, are we hurting for classroom space? That's the question.
Yes.
Okay. It's a simple yes or no.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was a quick yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a great problem to have, and so I'm happy to see that.
All righty. Next, we will go into. Did you have something else?
No, I'm
sorry. Okay.
talking to myself. I'm thinking out loud.
All righty. We're going to go through these next items individually, even though I think we'll vote on them as a whole. But the reason is because they're from different companies. But it pertains to that violence prevention grant that we received. And I did pull those up here. We got quotes from Fairchild and Intercom System, HiCom from a camera project, and then there's a Triton. That's the phones and stuff, right? Is that the company going to?
Safety sensors for the restrooms.
Those, that's the emojis or whatever that go. Yes, okay. Sorry, I was so close. I thought I had it. So yes, as we stated earlier in the treasurer section, this money has dropped. We're now ready to pull the trigger, I should say. That's a horrible thing to say. On going forward with this. Oh Lord, strike that from the record, please. So we'll move forward with this. Fairchild will be coming in and doing. That's the intercom system that has the zones, and we'll have bells for the junior high, and we'll have bells for the kiddos that are up in the front wings here. So that's fantastic.
Welcome to the 21st century, in other words.
Yes, exactly. Then HiCom has got the cameras, that project. These are cameras too that will be tied into the dispatch of the county sheriff's department too, right? So that is fantastic as well. I'm not going to bore everybody with these prices. Looks like the total price of this particular section is about $26,700. And then, like I said, the Triton sensors are a sensor that there'll be a presence, if you will, in the restrooms without videoing, and we'll be able to tell. And there's certain keywords that will trigger an alarm or of something. Yes, exactly. So that's kind of the long and the short of it. I guess at this point, I think we can bundle these all together since they are execution of a single grant. So I'll take a motion pertaining to the grant.
Can I point out just
Oh,
one
sure.
little
I'm sorry.
thing? Those total up to $48.50 more than the money that we got for the grant.
Okay.
So that's out of our pocket.
Oh, my.
Just the 48.
I don't know. Send it back.
54.
48.50.
Well, we'll make that much on interest by holding the 80,000
Yeah,
until
exactly.
There you
we
go.
get the services. Isn't that right, Brian?
Yeah. So yeah, I think I will take a motion pertaining to the securities grant.
I would move we accept those bids for purchase.
Okay.
I'll second that.
All right. All in favor of moving forward with the purchase of the items listed in the securities grant, signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you. All right, the next item within the business and operations section is going to focus on school finance. And I don't see anything pertaining specifically to finance. The next would be pertaining to curriculum. And I do believe I have some curriculum here that I need to pull up. It is the Teachers Pay Teachers quote, is it not?
Yes. $2,400. That gives everybody access. That gives us, we are able to share a certain number of points with the teachers, so they can get different things they will get things from there and pay them out of pocket, or we do this and it doesn't come out of their pocket, so.
Okay, so like curriculum and teaching supplies,
Yeah.
et cetera. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Is this something we do currently, or is this a new, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up for renewal. That's
Okay.
why it's in this meeting.
Okay. Do I have a motion pertaining to the teachers pay teachers quote?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Alrighty. Motion is to move forward with the quote of teachers pay teachers for purchase. All of those in favor signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, passes unanimously. Oftentimes, you don't hear me audibly vote. I'm saying yes in my mind. I'm sorry. All right, the next item within the business and operations will be focusing on buildings and grounds. The first, I think, would be the approval of a couple of invoices that we have received from SR Mechanical. Continuing theme. I will run down through here again, just for the benefit of others to listen to some of the stuff that we've been working on. I'm trying to keep our facilities up. Looks like room A125 didn't have any heat, so SR is responding. That's one thing that I will say publicly. I'm extremely happy with SR. They are responsive when we call. They come and they fix it typically that day, which is huge. That was a $900 to replace the coil, as well as a replacement price for the equipment and line set. So I assume that will be something we look at next month.
I was gonna ask if anybody knew if they'd been able to come back and replace that coil unit.
I think there was a quote that came in, wasn't there? If I'm not mistaken, a quote that came in on that.
Big one to fix the freezer.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yes, so here we are. Those two total up to $1,806.50. So, do I have a motion pertaining to these two invoices as presented?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion to pay them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they'll take less.
No negotiation.
All right.
All right, all in favor of paying the invoices presented, as presented, please signify by stating aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, motion passes unanimously. The next item on the building and grounds section pertains to the mowing season, which is yesterday. I wouldn't have thought it was here, right? It was snowing. Today it's like almost 80. So there is a Razor Lawn Care quote. Razor Lawn Care did the mowing last year, and so this proposal would be to renew this contract. Total mowing for the grounds, $4,400 for the year, and for the field would be $600. So the total cost for the contract period, which is 24 weeks, for the next 24 weeks, starting, I would assume, starting in next couple of weeks, I assume. It doesn't say. This also includes weed eating. It also includes edging. So the total cost would be for $5,040, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
Yes. Or close.
Let me make sure here. Oops.
Yep.
Yeah, total cost for the contract period, $5,040. Yes. This bid is valid until July 11th, so we probably need to get this approved, right? All righty. So any motion pertaining to the proposal of the Razor Lawn Care Service?
I'll make a motion. I reviewed that, and it does seem in line with what I know about lawn care.
Okay.
And I'll second.
All right. So motion is to approve and move forward with the Razor Lawn Care quote. All in favor, please signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All righty. Motion passes unanimously. So the next portion would be turning over to the Facilities Committee team member lead, Sam Martin, his father has tragically passed away here a couple of days ago, so he is not able to join us. So first I'll say our hearts go out to him. Our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family. So they have traveled to be with the family. So I'm on the facilities committee. I can stumble through a couple of things. I don't have an update on the lights. I know Johnny Signs was working on some of the lights. Does anybody have any update that are in pickup and drop off on lights condition?
There's 4 lights in the back out of 5.
Are working or,
Oh,
okay, so we still have an issue around back, okay. And,
I was just gonna say, they fixed the ones in the front,
okay,
but, yeah,
okay.
still waiting for the back ones.
That back one may be the one that's got the bird nest in it or whatever. Okay. In terms of the septic, that's the other large issue, I guess you could say, that we have here in terms of the facilities. And again, there is a quote that we approved last week. I don't know the mobilization time frame in terms of SR coming and replacing those, or updating and replacing the controls within the panel. So they're not doing any replacement of pumps. So I'm hoping that's going to happen here within the next couple of weeks. Hopefully we'll see that in an electric bill. In terms of any other facility, I guess I don't have an update. We have not had a meeting since the last board meeting, so.
HFI came today to do their look around, so we should hear from them soon, so,
Okay,
for the controls.
for the controls, okay, yeah, that's good, thanks for that reminder. The controls, the computer system that controls the entire HVAC system, if you will, from a computer thermostat, if you will, we're getting some proposals to get that updated online to be able to address some of the alarms and some of the other things that happen within the system that we have to address. So, okay, cool. So yeah, kind of a sparse facilities report. I apologize, but my bad. The next item would be to discuss transportation within the business and operations section. I don't have anything. Do we have anything? No update on your bus? So really at this point, I think we're at the point where we can have the administrator report out on some cool things. Do you have anything to report, Jamie, on the?
We're getting ready to start spring volleyball, and we had several girls come to the meeting, and 11 confirmed that are definitely going to play, and, maybe more. But the way we do volleyball, you can hear there's a volleyball team practicing in the gym right now. And so that's Lawrence County, or Limestone Capital Volleyball Club. So they have coaches, they have all different ages. It's a travel volleyball business. So they use our gym, and then we use their equipment. And for this season, their coaches are going to coach our girls, and their athletes are going to mentor our girls. And so they're trying to help us get volleyball started on our own at Springville for the fall. So I'm really happy with the interest, and I think it'll take off. We did open it up 4th grade through 8th grade, is that right, or 5th? 4th through 8th, I think. So it is kind of an age, a big range, but I think it's a good thing. So that starts after spring break, March 31st, and goes until May 14th. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, evenings, and then he's trying to get some more games in there. We're trying to just play some other small schools so the girls can learn and compete. So, yeah.
When's the regular season for volleyball typically in a high school?
In the fall.
In the fall, okay.
It's a fall sport.
So this could set us up to have a fall
Yeah.
team.
Yes,
then.
that's the goal.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. No, that's awesome. I love to see the growth. Anything else from the athletics or administrator perspective?
I don't think so. No.
Any comments from the public?
I have 2. One, our internet's been going in and out, so our live recording is gonna be spotty.
Good.
So, sorry about that for everyone. It was disconnecting and reconnecting, and I think it didn't get the first beginning of it, and so.
So now tell us the bad news.
Oh, that was just that. And then the other thing, so I'm the Title I coordinator, and so over the last 2 months, I've had a team of staff and also asked for input from parents and things to do a needs assessment, which basically looks at their curriculum that we're currently using and all of the other resources that we use in our classroom, and compares that with our testing scores, and just looks at maybe where some holes are or gaps are, and then make a plan for how we're gonna address those. And so it takes a lot of time from a lot of different people, and so I just wanna say thank you to the people that participated on that team. I really appreciate it. It's a big chunk of the Title I grant, a requirement that allows us to make sure that we are continuing to look at where we're at, see where we wanna go, and make improvements for all of our students.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for all your work on that as well.
Yeah.
And coordinating.
At this point, I'll turn it over to our authorizer, Mr. Doug Mills.
Hey, I'll keep it short because I know it's a busy night with volleyball going on there. Hey, I wanted to let you guys know and to thank Jamie and Trent. It was lovely. Jacqueline, Damon, and I got to take a visit, and so I've physically seen the layout of your building, and I was very impressed, especially knowing that just not too many years ago, it sounds like the building was pretty much gutted. So that's awesome to you guys. It was a very fun visit, and I just want to follow up afterwards, and I want to have a chat with somebody about a school bus that's sitting in front of your school. So I believe your person sitting next to you is going to be the person I probably want to talk to in a little bit. But anyhow, again, congratulations to Jamie. I just want to put in context what she said. 89% is already a higher pass rate than Springfield had last year. That's super great. And I know that if she can get herself above 90%, she's going to accept an offer that I'll make her to take her and her husband out for a really nice dinner sometime. So I'm anxious to see Springfield get over 90%. I know they're going to do it this year. So that's a lot, considering your clientele. It's a title school. There's a lot of title schools that aren't anywhere close to that. So hats off to the entire staff. So that's the second thing. And the third thing I did want to let you know, I reported the last time that USI was working on bringing a school into our portfolio that is in some way similar to Springville, and we did announce today that we are bringing in an elementary school in Fort Wayne. It is an urban setting and not a rural setting, but I do think it'd be important for Jamie to be able to mentor a little bit, a new principal coming on board, and with this whole charter school experience. So it's just nice to build a network, and so that's one of the things that we're wanting to do. And there may even be a possibility of yet another elementary school before the school year starts next year. So we're working to try to not build a large portfolio, but just try to build a network so that Springfield has some other people to bounce ideas off of. So very grateful for the tour and the work that I'm seeing you guys doing. So I'm off.
Thank you. Cool. I'll open it up to board comments. Anyone have any comments from the board?
I got a board comment.
Yeah, sure.
I just want to say I'm personally thrilled to see at the thought of having 270 students next year, because, you know, what a lot of people don't realize, but that we get into is that, you know, when having that many students, it gives us a lot greater opportunity to create additional programs, additional athletic things, additional things that enrich the academic side, that make us stand out even more as a great charter school and give people a greater choice, because we always have to look over our shoulder because we're competing with area schools, and the more things we can offer, then the better off we will be. It also creates, obviously, the very big dilemma of where do we put them all, or how do we handle that, but that's a separate issue which we'll deal with later. And it's good to see that growth, steady growth from the bottom up, because that creates a good opportunity somewhere down the road for future expansion of the school itself.
Yes. Agree. I second. Some dates of interest at this point coming up is March 23rd and through the 27th. Is that coming up real soon, maybe?
Next week.
Spring break! And the weather got perfect for it, right?
Oh.
Woods on Wheels coming to SCA on March 30th. Is that what I think it is? The DNR
Yes.
trailer? That's awesome. Woohoo. That's cool. I'm a forester, by the way.
Jennifer arranged that.
That's awesome. Cool.
What's on wheels?
That's neat. I may come and join. Tell me when they arrive so I can come. I can leave work and
Gonna be
play.
here by 9 and they'll be here till 1.
Cool. Neato. April 3rd is Good Friday. School is in session because it's a makeup day, so unfortunately. April 7th through the 23rd is Running Club. Speaking of more sports and athletics and opportunities on Tuesdays and Thursdays. April 8th is early dismissal. April 8th is Student Council Dance, grades 6th through the 8th grade. April 13th, I Learn Window is open, grades 3 through 8th. Hornet Hustle on April 24th, 5K at 8:45, and then the Spring Fest on April 25th. So how about that? Alrighty, that's all I have. Any closing remarks? Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right.
A second.
All right, all in favor?
All right.
See y'all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mr. Mills.
Mr. Mills, do you just want to chat right now in this forum, or do you?
Yeah,